Hey folks, hope you're doing good today. I've got 3 more bands for you. We're going to dial it back a bit today though from what we've had in the week, which has been super heavy. We've had deathcore, hardcore, grindcore, metalcore, all the cores. But today we're dialing it back with some hard rock. We've still got some elements of heavy metal in these bands. It's a bit of a mixed bag, as you know we do. But I think if you like one of these bands, you'll dig them all. That's what I'm trying to do with the days. This is a band from Glasgow. They're a band called The Usual Suspex, or just Usual Suspex, I should say. The track is World on Fire. So let's see this one. We've had a few World on Fire vids, so let's check it out. Quite a dark mix. I think it's a bit quiet actually, so I'll turn it up for us. That should be better. Yeah, bassy, dark mix. Kind of buried, big washy cymbal. Seen all these videos. Right bunch of idiots in the world. Yeah, this one's got a vibe to it. Vibe and vocal as well. Nice bassiness to it. Spatialness to the vocal. The vocal's nice on this part. It's got a good vibe to it. I like the way they've put the reverb and stuff on it to make it really spatial. It's got a good vibe to the music. Yeah, the bass sounds great. Yeah, this bit's got a nice sound to it. Nice and chilled out. The cymbals in it is really washy. It just adds a nice high-end wash to the whole of the piece of music. Everything else is pretty deep. Cool. It's got a cool vibe to it. It's kind of got that brooding vibe to it as well. Like an undercurrent to it. Cool. Now I've said it before, I will say it again, guys. We've had enough videos now of all the shit going on in the world. We know it's terrible. It's 2020. You know, I can't think of a worse year, and I've been on the planet 38 of them. So yeah, it sucks. Make us a happy video to take our minds off all this shit, you know? That's all I'm going to say. Anyway, this next band is called RamRod. The track is called Heartless. So let's check this one out. Vibing. Yeah, nice and bassy. Bass is driving the music.
You stuck a knife in me, only to be free. I should let you go, long time ago. I should have let you go. Why couldn't I let you go? How can you be so
This one's got a vibe to it as well.
How can you be so cold? Left me in a world of darkness.
Now they could have put a bit of more reverb on this vocal like the last band had, just to bury the vocal in the mix a bit more. Go with the kind of more vibe of the music and the drawn out drum beat. Again, it's got that brooding undercurrent to it.
Could change somehow. You were my friend, but you're a
Nice
stranger
raw drum
now.
sound though, those sound good.
Wallow in
Guitar's got a nice deep, dirty tone to it as well.
how's it feel to be set free? How can you be so heartless? How
It would have been nice to take it onto a crashy cymbal in this part, just to change the dynamic of the track. Take it off the tight hi-hats. Oh, that must have hurt. This one's got an old schoolness to it as well, goes with the video. Dirty guitars. Now we got some nice washy cymbal. Just a little bit of distortion or gain on the vocal there to dirty it up. That sounds good. I think they could have just buried it a bit with a bit of reverb. Just to wash it. Ooh, just to wash it in with the music and this big washy cymbal that's coming now. It sounds good. This one's got a kind of doomy edge to it as well. Almost psychedelic. To take this track to the next level, could have just done a bit more with the drums, do some drum fills and things like that, just to make the drums a bit more interesting. That's what I would have done with it to take it to the next level. Cool video. Oh, there we go. We're vibing out today with the bands. That undercurrent, broody vibe, rocky. This one had a kind of metal edge, doominess to it as well. Almost psychedelic in a way, but with an old school vibe. So yeah, cool. Now this one is Ben Ellery. I guess he's a one-man band. He's got a video for us, the end of August. So we're going to check this one out and finish off the day. down a bit. Some more nice dirty guitar tones, a bit dark. I should say very dark, really. Nice washy cymbals in this one. Big wash. The drums, as I say, were a bit more interesting in this one. That's what I was talking about. Just to spice the drums up a bit more, give it a bit more of a groove, add in some drum fills and stuff just to catch the ear like that. Cool. That cymbal though, wow. That's up there with the washiest we've had, but we have had some seriously washy cymbals now, to be fair. But that is one of them. Moving it about nicely, we've got a bit of synth coming now as well. So yeah, I'm guessing this guy's a one-man band, doing it all himself, doing it at home. He's got all his PC set up, so dope. You know we like that. That is a deep, dirty guitar tone. Yeah, a lot of noise to it. Nice build up. I'm actually going to say the opposite to this guy that I said to the last band, in that he's used all the washy cymbal in this and not really changed it onto a different one. So record in this band, or in this guy's music, we've got to change now. I was going to say to maybe change it now onto the ride or to the hi-hat just to change the dynamic. There's a lot of that washy cymbal, and I love my washy cymbals, but you can overdo it as well, where you need to be dynamic with the cymbals. Move it from one to the other, and each time you do, it changes the dynamic of the song. If you're on the hi-hats, if you're on the ride, you give it that nice tight feel. If you're on your kind of crashiness of the ride or on your crashy cymbals, you give it much more of a wash. And both ways that you use those types of cymbals totally changes the feel of the track, how it comes across to the listener. This bit's very nice though. Just broke it down in a few different ways in this one, pretty nice. That's well recorded acoustic guitar. Has some extra synths and stuff in this one, so you can tell this guy's thinking about his music. He's doing a lot in the mix. There's a lot of composition in there. He's moved the energy about nicely. So yeah, good job. You know we love one-man bands on this channel. And guys that do it all themselves, mixing them all themselves, putting across their own ideas all themselves, and having all the skills to be able to do that, record it, mix it, master it down, and then put it out on the internet for people to check out with a video as well, even though it was a bit of a homemade video. You know, for a one-man band, that's ticking a lot of boxes that people who are in kind of five-man bands and then have a manager or a producer or pay someone to make their videos or pay someone to do their mixes and all of that. You know, you could be up to 10 people by then. And this guy's doing the job of 10 people. And that's why I really dig one-man bands doing it themselves. Even if it doesn't sound super duper professional, not interested in that. The fact that you've done all of that stuff yourself, I'll give you some, you know, kind of slack that it doesn't sound like a $10,000 or $100,000 professional mix. I like the rawness of it. I like the homemade production of it. It sounds unique. Everyone's got their own sound in that regard because everyone makes their own little mistakes or kind of their own process to get their sound within the mix. And because of that, and because they've done it all themselves and it's their own vision, it's all on their own ear, you get something really personal and you get something kind of very unique to this person and this artist. That's what I really, really dig about this music. We've had some nice bands on today's show, different vibe to the rest of the week. We've had a heavy dose of music for this week. We've got some rock today, and then we're going to be moving it into some kind of more chilled out indie stuff. I think we've got for you tomorrow, indie rock, but it sounds very nice. And then we've got the punk on Sunday. So I hope you're sticking around for all of this week. We've got some good bands for you. I've got 125 vids in the queue now. So if you're adding your vid to the queue now, sorry, but you've got about a 5-week wait. That's just the way it is. We've got lots and lots of good bands in the queue though. They all sound quality. So stick around, like and subscribe, all that jazz. See you tomorrow. Bye.